That's a face of a robber. Edmund? Hey everyone and welcome back. So we're back with the case of the Golden Idol. So we are in chapter 2 number 6 or chapter 2 number 3. So it's this guy. Last episode we were at Edward's house, Edward Cloudesley I believe. Turns out someone's trying to kill him, but in turn they accidentally killed his sister, Rose Kubert here. She drank the wrong poison, and it wasn't the butler, but it was the maid that did it. So let's check out what's happening today, because this is very interesting. So let's do it. Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance, the explosive events in the forest cabin. Ooh, this is so cute. Okay. Hi, cutie. Let's see here. Henchman for hire in Timberbrook region. Billy Cracker, Oakwood Gang, Brawler, Robber. Hardy Abe, Burkham Workhouse, Brawler, has a cart. Little Billy, Hobbs Gang, Burglar, enters through chimneys. Jack Nails, Timberbrook Inn, Burglar, Picklock. Can you imagine there's actually like a henchman for hire book? Just pick whichever henchman you want. This is more my style. So a box of confectionery. And then hats. We love a good hat. Okay. Oh, a lot. Oh, geez. Sir. A scarecrow in a wooden coffin. Oh, it's this guy again. He keeps showing up. Is he Ash? The man is breathing but appears to have lost consciousness. So he's still alive, which is good. I do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it to be too decayed. The more recently has died, the better. You see, that could be Edward Cloudesley. So I think this might be his coachman. One of the old workhouse geezers croaked yesterday. I will arrange for a card to move the corpse if you send me directions. And be quick, before they bury him. I do not want to dig up that stiff. Oh, he's like a grave robber. A key. 5 shilling 3 pence. A loaded pistol. Okay. That's just outside. Hi, ma'am. And she's also one of the maids at the house. Ah, by the gods, what was that? Gentleman robber strikes in Westwood, September 15th, 1788. The infamous gentleman robber Walter Keene, with a number of unnamed associates, held up a coach on the southern road leading out of Westbrook. The scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables, kissed the young lady, then left. Not okay. There's already the 5th robbery with the infamous gentleman who, as is his custom, appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat latest city style. Oh, that's probably what that sign was outside. That little piece of paper with the hats. The reward for catching Walter Keene has been increased to 100 pounds. That's a lot. Okay. Everyone, you're not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. Mr. David Gorin, which I think is you. You are in charge of all security and arms. Miss Lucia Smith. She, I believe, is that maid. You will taste any food you cook before presenting to me, which could be why the reason he's saying this is probably because of the last episode. Obviously, his food was poisoned, so he's just like, no, I'm not doing this again. Little Pip, I remember Little Pip. You are in charge of Black Bestia and Golden Dublin. Both must be fed daily. So maybe the dogs. Edmund Cloudesley. Oh, here's Little Pip. Go, coin, go. Oh, is he the bad guy? He's this guy. No, where are you? Where are you? Where's the newspaper, lady? Him. Yeah, that's him. Rrrr. Ah, a sword. That's a face of a robber. A ring with a ruby. A wrapped piece of confectionery, which is actually what was in the carriage. A loaded pistol. So I'm missing a few things. What in heavens be? So did he shoot? Oh, sir. A club. What is that, like scissors? I finally have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th Friday the Timberbrook Inn and bring all your tools. You get your shares, we agreed. Oh, they could be the, all of the henchmen to hire. A set of lockpicks, a saw, a loaded pistol. You shouldn't be carrying weapons. They're not good for you. Here is the talisman or talisman? Well, you know, the idol. That's what it is. Idol. A small weight is tied to a pull-down lever at the back of the idol. Huh. Why? It's the first time I think I saw that. It's actually tied to something. A rotten apple and a green apple. Great. I'm good we saw that. A shard of a vase. Oh, they broke through. So my first inclination is that that guy didn't shoot them, but he shot the door. Yeah, so it was like shot off and like broken. And then these guys maybe were messing with the idol. Edmund? Sir! Maybe he used the magic of the idol. Vacuum. This simply did not work. After I aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. Upon further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. Vacuum V2. Attempted with this input, and it was a definite improvement. It increased the amount of air, but curiously still did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. Gold filtering. Target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target, for example. However, a great deal of seawater would be required for this to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try it on a ship in an open sea. First step, get gold by aiming at the target. Second step, aim at an empty vessel to retrieve it. Unknown effect 14. If the implications of this are what I surmise, this could be a tremendous discovery. The next step is to progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter. There's a fruit right there. I must ask David to fetch me a dead body for further experiments. This is vitally urgent. Dude, you shouldn't be messing with bodies. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Spontaneous combustion. You cannot combust a target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Interesting. The speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger, how long I performed that before it. Or freezing. Observation. Freezing the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. It exploded and the glass shards flew everywhere. And then, safety notice. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action the target can see. If its eye is red, it is ready for that input, and if it turns blue afterwards, then it will turn blue. If the eye is blue, you can only perform freezing, I think that is, input, and it would turn red afterwards. Yeah, freezing. So, people. So right off the bat, we can never forget Little Pip. Little Pip for the win. This is Lucia. Lucia... What was her name again? Lucia what? Lucia Smith. That's what it was. Lucia Smith. This is David Gorin. That is Edmund Cloudsley. So let's put everyone we know real quick. He is the bad guy that they're looking for. So that is the newspaper. He is Walter Keene. Mr. Keene is getting what's coming to him. Oh, wrong person, sorry. Walter Keene. And then the dog, he called him something. Go, Coin, go. You're in charge of Black Bestia and Golden Double Dune. I'm assuming he would have to be golden because of the coin. But let's see. So we have Little Billy. Yeah, we have 4 people. So we have Billy Cracker, Hardy Abe, Little Billy, and Jack Nails. So let's see what these people have. So he has a club. So a guy with a club. Brawler. Robber? It would have to be between Hardy Abe, Workhouse. Oh, so that's the gang. Burkham, Workhouse, Brawler has a cart. And then Brawler, Robber. He has a saw. WK, so... Oh, so this guy, Walter Keane, called these people. So this guy has a saw. Keys. Burkham Workhouse. Maybe he is... Burglar Picklock. He has keys. Someone has a cart. So it had have to be Hardy Abe, right? So one of them has to be Hardy Abe. And then the other guy, Burglar Pick or Brawler. Are you a brawler, bro? Not really. You have a saw. It's not really a brawler move. It's more like hacking. So I think Hardy Abe is the guy with the club. So that's him. Hardy Abe. Hardy. And then you are... Jack Nails. And then I think you're Golden Doubloon. Woo! Alright, great. Okay, so let's start here. So this is freezing, if I remember correct. Freezing? Freezing? No freezing? But I thought freezing. So what symbols are we looking for? So that symbol was spontaneous combustion. I don't see that. You cannot combust a target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. We don't have freezing either. Oh, there's two answers, right? Clubbed. Or is it just one word? Just one word. Okay. So this symbol is this. Get gold. A target must contain some gold for this to work. So maybe gold? It's a little weird. Vacuum. I don't have vacuum. It decreased amount of air, both air. So we can try air. Then the circle. That one. Oh, so that's the circle. After aim at the sealed vessel activated, both air and vessel disappeared. And then this one, it decreased the amount of air, but curious, it still did not create a complete vacuum. So maybe this one's air and this one's decreased, because you can have both. And then I'm looking for this. It's kind of like a triangle. So freezing as a target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. Exploded. We could do exploded here and then freezing. Well, there's no freezing. Heat. This is like heat and this is like increased. Yeah, that's wrong. What's the matter one? Apple. It's this. We can try matter. Did we try matter before there? If we're freezing it, we're decreasing the temperature. And we're increasing it here. And then that guy, get gold by aiming at the target. So we would need water. And then these middle two, oh, nope. two square boxes. Oh, here. Attempt with this input, and was definite improvement and decrease the amount of air. But curses still did not create a complete vacuum. So that's air. And then that symbol was here. So this is spontaneous. That's gonna be increasing matter. We heat. Oh, okay, close. Okay, so the reason I thought that is because here where heat is increasing, that's what all these symbols mean. Get gold by aiming at the target. Let's try gold. Yes, perfect, perfect. Okay, great. Excellent. So blank blank needed a blank. So actually Edmund Cloudsley was the one that needed it. He needed a corpse. Blank along with accomplices delivered a blank. So maybe it is David Gorham we're talking about. Delivered a coffin. Upon entering, we can say Walter subtly shot. He has a gun out. David Gorham. So he backstabbed him. Meanwhile, blank blank in the amount of blank in a sealed. Meanwhile, Edmund, he increased, right? Because that's what we did for freezing. So it's, no, he decreased. He decreased the matter heat. So he increased, so decrease heat. So he decreased the amount of heat in a vase. When these two dudes barged in, the vase exploded and killed him. So here it's saying that is, we're increasing air. So let's try that then. Increased air. Scarecrow in a wooden coffin. So I guess they lied about bringing a corpse. So let's try Walter. Delivered a coffin. So Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. Walter Keane, along with accomplices, delivered a coffin. Upon entering, was he not shot then? He probably would have been killed if he was shot. So maybe he was clubbed. You have a pistol too. And a saw. So he probably was clubbed. And that was probably by Hardy Ape. Woo! That was much better than the last one. The scroll isn't fulfilled. So to gain entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest cabin, gentleman robber Walter Keane pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants, and Edmund locked himself in his study, all just hiding in his little box. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed 2 of the intruders. Dang. It's crazy. Oh, what is this? Oh, he has a bandage over his head. Then Sir Cordon, the bandits accidentally saw my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. What happened afterwards? I managed to fend the rest of them off. My master Lord Edmund Cloudsley got caught in the blast, which severely disfigured him, and soon after he died, bless his soul. No. He looked perfectly fine though. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the episode, please give me a like and please consider subscribing. It really does mean a lot to me. And of course, as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye!